Day 2 of the event, the official opening of the summit. We now check exclusively with the Ministry of Health to tell us about the process that has been happening since the morning. We have Ntate Sejojo Pare. He's going to tell us about the proceedings that have been going on since 8 o'clock in the morning. Mr. Sejojo, welcome, sir. Can you give us the highlight of today's event?
Okay, thank you very much. Today's event is the start of all the scientific processes. It's the start of the conference proceedings and so on. It's the start of the official launching by the head of state and the head of the government. And at the same time, all members of the leadership are here, church group leaders, spiritual leaders, members of academia, media, cancer patient groups, and then almost everybody is here. All the people from all the walks of 10 districts. And then we also have people, delegates from outside, health professionals who were trained yesterday from in Lesotho and then outside. We also have figures of African Parliamentary Speakers Forum members. They are here, African First Ladies Forum. All the members are here. And then we also have representatives of the diplomatic corps, representatives from their own respective ministries. And then the specific honor of today is that the First Lady of the Kingdom of Lesotho was given chairmanship of the African First Ladies Forum, where she's going to be an advocate, lobbyer, a chairman who will always speak on behalf of cancer patients for awareness, for resource mobilization, lobbying for funding, lobbying for all sorts of help. Like we do have the members of the diplomatic corps, we also have members from the International Atomic Energy Agency, and then all the African leaders. The first deliberation that I'm very glad that they talked about is that with over 50 million euro money that they have, that is earmarked for low resource income countries, every country should have a bankable document, and they are assisting with that. They are assisting also with the planning of the infrastructure for cancer treatment centers, because there's an urge that every country in Africa should also have their own cancer system. They're also assisting in capacity building of health workers, and there is in the mind of all the leaders that we should have an African medicines control agency. We do have indigenous medicines, we do have pharmacovigilance is very important with what we have. And then they also pledge that they talk to all the donor agencies so that the reduction of the prices of cancer medicine is also made available for Lesotho and other countries as we share the same commonality.
What are some of the crucial lessons that you learned from the opening of this summit?
I learned that in Africa we have the same problems, and then together, when they are being addressed, the social dialogue creates a platform of appreciation. It changes the mindset of the leadership. It combines all people from all walks. I've learned that when you share the common thing, in common solidarity for people who suffer, the high energy flows around. Everybody seems to be happy. People are moving around. And then we are networking, exchange of business cards. And then the delegates from outside, they are also enjoying the culture that we have. And the culture was actually portrayed within this talking.
That was Ntate Sejojo coming from the Ministry of Health in Lesotho. He was just highlighting us about the events that have been happening since 8 o'clock in the morning. He highlighted the fact that the First Lady has been chosen to be the chairmanship of the summit across the conference that are going to be held in Africa. We can also recall some of the very powerful moments that have been happening during the summit, where the King Lizard III emphasized the fact that more medication and more clinics needs to be be built across Africa so that this disease can be cured easily. I am Sibongile Kulube, coming from live and Mantabison Convention Center.